Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have been missing from this account. I think the last time I posted was in January. I'm not too sure. I think January ataupun February, but between January ataupun February, and I haven't posted ever since because you guys might think that it is easier for me to post a video of me on YouTube, but it's still very intimidating because I am still so scared of people judging me. I sumpah get so awkward when my friend mentioned that they watch my video. I know Mirara is watching this right now, so hi! For today's video, I want to do a reading wrap-up as well as August TBR, even though it is already almost halfway through August, but I still can show you guys what I read on July. I read a total of 6 books on July, which is far more than what I read on June. I don't think I read anything. Oh wait, I didn't read anything in June. Fun fact, I tak baca any buku between February sampai June. I read one book on January and then that's it. I was in a very deep reading slump, I think from October last year, and then I haven't been able to read a single book. I also managed to get out of my reading slump after my final exam on July. So I'm gonna show you everything that I read in no particular order because I know I'm gonna mess it up if I do it in the order that I read them. But I remember the first book I read was Saha by Cho Namju. This is a Korean translated. The book that got me out of my reading slump, I did not even like it. I rated this book 2 out of 5 stars. The writing was good, but I just don't enjoy the story overall. This is supposed to be like a dystopian novel that's set in a town, a country called Town, where the country macam the rakyat is divided by macam diorang punya level yang have ataupun have nots. The lowest class is called Saha and they all tinggal dekat this apartment complex called Saha Estate. What makes me macam tak really like this book is because the synopsis is misleading. I thought it's gonna be like mystery or something because there's a mention of murder. I mean, there was a murder macam at the beginning of the book and then that's it. They don't really talk about the murder or like the solving part. It's not even solved. So I don't know why the synopsis makes me think that this is gonna be like a murder mystery novel, but it's not. And then I read Every Spiral of Fate by Tara Mafi. This I gave a perfection. This is a 6 out of 5 star for me. This is the 4th book of the This Woven Kingdom series. This is so good, guys. I devoured this book in 2 days je. So freaking good, so many good quotes. And as always, Cyrus of Nara. I fear that I will never ever find any fictional man that can top Cyrus of Nara in my head. He is so amazing. He has no flaws whatsoever. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but I bought this book in April last year. I think, I don't remember, but last year I bought this book very long ago and it took me a while to actually start reading it because I forgot the first 3 books, what happened in the first 3 books, and I did take my time to try to remember what happened. So good, guys. This is when the mayor. Can I tell you guys about that? I cannot tell you guys much about this book because this is the sequel. If I tell you guys about what happened in this book, I might spoil the first 3 books. But yeah, this is 6 out of 5 stars. And then I read Funny Story by Emily Henry. I don't typically enjoy Emily Henry. I don't really like her writing style. I think she's a little bit cringe. This is about Daphne and Miles. I don't think Miles is the number one in my list of Emily Henry's MMC. He's just okay. He's not like all that. But I really like the vibe, the overall vibe of this book. It's a very fun premise too. And then I also really enjoy the summer vibe. There's fireworks, there's also beach. Also I really enjoy reading about the readathon. I rated this a 4 out of 5 stars. And then I wanted to rate this book a 1 star. It's not that bad, but I'm so annoyed. I don't know why I'm annoyed reading this book. Throughout this whole book, I was like, ugh, I want this to finish as soon as possible. It's basically about it's a story about grief, but I don't really know where the grief part comes. It's so blurry to me. I don't know what the main point of the story is. I don't get it. I really don't get it. 2 stars. And then I read The Lantern of Lost Memories. This is a very quick and short read. This is 200 pages. Took me like 2 hours to read this. Very quick. This is about where people go after they die. There's like transition between life and death. The people get to pick one photo from each year of their life, and then they get to see these photos play in front of them. Like the Lantern of Lost Memories is basically like their life flashing before them before they go to the afterlife. And it's very comfy, cozy read and very fun. I rated this 4.5 out of 5. The last book, it's not the last book, I don't know. This is the last book that I read in July. I read The Sunrise on the Reaping. That is a 5 out of 5 stars. I personally really love The Hunger Games. The Hunger Games series got me back into reading when I was 16. I was a very huge reader when I was in primary school, and then I stopped reading when I was in MRSM. But then during COVID, I started reading The Hunger Games, and that got me back into reading. So The Hunger Games series have a very special place in my heart. And when I tell you guys, I was so scared to read Sunrise on the Reaping sebab the movie comes out in November kan. So I'm macam, oh my god, what if I cannot wait for the movie to come out. But yeah, I really like it. I love it, guys. There are so many good quotes in there. It's so sad. I think that's the saddest book I've read this year. I still cannot stop thinking about Lenore and Haymitch. I just love them so much. And someone said that they apologize for ever liking and reposting President Snow's edit. He didn't start out bad, because on the previous book, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, we can see that because of his friend Sejanus, he tried to like understand him a little bit, but then deep down he is evil. There's no helping him. There's no chance of helping him. The movie has not come out yet, but it is my favorite movie ever. Those are all the books that I read in July. I don't really have a specific list of the books that I want to read in August, but on top of my head, I'm gonna look at my list. My TBR, the books that I want to read in August are all the summer books, because people say that August is like late summer kan. So macam I FOMO, even though I live in a very hot and humid country, I still want to participate in the summer reading trend lah. I want to read the new Abby Jimenez book, the new series, which is the Say You Will Remember Me series, and I want to read both of that, Say You Remember Me and The Night We Met. And I also want to read the new Carly Fortune book, which is Our Perfect Storm. My goal is to read 8 books. I have read I've read 2 books so far. No, I've read 3 books so far. That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys are even watching it at this point, if you guys can follow me on TikTok. I have a TikTok account, Irdina's Library, and I also have a Bookstagram account, Irdina's Library. So yeah, see you guys.